The Toyota Tundra has been around since the 2000 model year, and it's had 3 generations, 2000 to 2006, 07 to 21. Some like to call the 14 to 21 the 2.5 generation because of a major refresh. And then, of course, the generation 3 that we're in now, 22 to 25. In all of those model years, in all the different configurations and engine choices through the years, which is the best Toyota Tundra year of all time if you're looking for a used Tundra? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great day and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. Let's get right into this. This was a great question asked on one of the videos I recently put up. If I was in the market for a used Toyota Tundra, which would be the model year to go with? Now, of course, this is just my opinion. I think I narrowed it down to where a lot of you will agree. I did a little research on the truck and I got some facts for you about it. But the minute I read that question, I knew a video had to be made so I could tell you 2017, in my opinion, is the best Toyota Tundra model year you can buy. Now let's talk about some of the facts about the 2017 Toyota Tundra. There were 6 recalls that year on the Tundra, and they were for things like power steering gear assembly may leak, rear bench seat bracket may break, incorrect load info, defective lugs may crack or detach. The truck also had a 4-star safety rating out of 5 stars. There were 2 engines available for the 2017 model year, the 5.7 liter V8 engine and the 4.6 liter V8 engine. So at that point for the 2017 model year, you're looking at 2 reliable engine choices. The 5.7 has been in the Tundra since 2007 model year, and the 4.6 V8 has been in the Tundra at that point since 2010. All right, that took over for the outgoing 4.7 liter V8 as the secondary option. So 2010, the 4.6 V8 made its debut as the secondary engine. So you're talking a few model years there to work out all the bugs. So the 2 engine choices were very good for 2017. When it came to cabs and bed configurations, there was still a regular cab Tundra with an 8-foot bed. There was a double cab option that you could get with the 6.5-foot bed or the 8-foot bed, and there was the Crew Max with the 5.5-foot bed. And one of my favorite things about Toyota Tundra in this time period that lasted all the way up until 2021, and I wish they would bring it back, there was also an option for a 6-seater Tundra, meaning there wasn't a center console per se, there was a 3rd seat in the middle of the driver and passenger that could be folded down to have some of the center console features on the back of the seat if you weren't using it. But if you needed it, you pop it up, you could fit 6 in the cab, and it came with a column shifter. I think that's great because, once again, the folks that are buying the Tundras may want to use it for their small business. The more people you could fit in the cab, the merrier, in my opinion. Some of the options for 2017, the 38-gallon fuel tank started to become more of a common option, especially down in SR5, where it was in SR5 upgrade package end up. If you were in low-end SR5 or an SR, you still got the smaller tank, but it was in all of the higher trim Tundras as well. The Limited had heated leather seats. The 1794 and Platinum of the time period had heated and ventilated seats in the front, of course. And as we're talking about trims, here are the trims that were available for 2017. SR, SR5, Limited, Platinum, 1794, and of course, TRD Pro. Now this was at the point when the TRD Pro was still on an SR5 platform. It was the last year of that SR5 platform before they re-debuted the TRD Pro in 2019 to be built more off of a Limited platform with more features like a moonroof and things like that. But this was a nice basic truck. The special color that year was cement, and the starting prices of TRD Pro for 2017, it came in double cab or Crew Max. The double cab starting price for TRD Pro was $43,495. The Crew Max starting price was $46,110, a far cry from what we see out there today, which the starting price for a TRD Pro nowadays is in the low 70s. The TRD Pro still had the Bilstein shocks with the piggyback reservoirs. They went to Fox in 2019. So it was a basic truck, but the whole point of it was, you know, a high-speed desert racer. and the prices were still fairly reasonable at the time, and everybody loves the special color of cement. Now, with all of that information that I just gave you, why do I pick 2017 as what I think is the smartest purchase you could make when it comes to looking back at used? 2017 was the last year before we started to see Toyota Safety Sense in 2018, push button start in 2020, and then of course the new generation in 2022, where technology really took over. 2017 was still a very basic truck. It still had that transmission cooler in it that everybody was very upset when Toyota took that out of the Tundra after the 2018 model year, and once again, it was the year before Toyota Safety Sense. Now, 2018 when Toyota Safety Sense came out, and if you don't know what that is, it's like radar, cruise control, automatic braking, you had sensors, you had a camera looking forward. I remember back in 2018 when Toyota Safety Sense came out, there was a few issues, a few growing pains, if you will. I'm sure they're all taken care of now, with that sensor that was in the logo up front, if it got fogged up or got something on it. I remember seeing something along the lines of not being able to lift the Toyota Safety Sense Tundras right away until they could figure out how to calibrate the radar. I remember all that stuff back then. I'd have to go look back and, look for specific stuff. But I remember when 2018 came out and they started to really upgrade all that safety equipment, there definitely were some growing pains. And talking to you guys, because this channel existed back then, a few of you were upset that that simplicity the Toyota Tundra was known for went away for 2018, and that was just the beginning. In 2020, we saw an even bigger upgrade like push button start, which to this day, people still talk about. They wish the Tundra still had the key. They upgraded the N-Tune system, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the shark fin antenna instead of having the antenna on the fender. So, that was your step up into more technology for 2022. I mean, the truck now is full of technology. It's pretty much an iPad rolling down the road, right? So 2017, I feel, was the last year of that simplistic Tundra that was built to do a job and nothing more. Now, on that same note, you could still get features on the 2017 Toyota Tundra. Think of like the 1794 in Platinum. Heated and ventilated seats. There was JBL in that. There was a moonroof. It had some, extra stuff, but not crazy extra stuff. Down in SR5, you can upgrade it to have the parking sensors and the blind spot monitoring. Like, there were things you could do along the way to give some technology, but it was still very basic technology. And compared to the big three, it was way behind on all of those luxury features that we now see in the Toyota Tundra. So in my opinion, 2017 would definitely be the year to look at if you're looking for used Tundra, because once again, you got things like that 38-gallon tank. You got a lot of different configuration options, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. The regular cab was still there. Crew Max double cab, the six-seater with the column shifter if you want that. You still had the 5.7 V8 or the 4.6 V8, and at that point, they've been around long enough to be insanely reliable, which the 5.7 was totally known for that. And there was plenty of trims to choose from as well. And cement TRD Pro, one of the greatest colors we've ever seen. The last year the TRD Pro was built off that SR5 platform. To me, with the amount of technology in the 2017 versus what happened the next year, it's the best you can get before stuff started getting crazy. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. If you were helping someone shop for a used Tundra, or you were looking for a used Tundra based on your research, what is the best model year of Toyota Tundra to buy? Can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. But for me, 2017 all day long.